Hi, I'm Helen, and today I have the absolute pleasure of introducing Helen Dunlap. Anyone who knows Helen is also aware that only a 2-minute introduction wouldn't do her justice, as there's just so much to her that it's simply not possible to summarize in such a short amount of time. Going back to the first time I met Helen, I had just moved to the US in the middle of the school year, and I didn't know anyone around me. Sitting in biology class with nothing to do at the moment, Helen was the one who came up to me. "Would you like to play Minecraft?" she asked. And that one simple question was enough to make my day. Helen always goes out of her way to put smiles on other people's faces and make them feel cared for. And throughout the years, she has never failed to make my day, even with the smallest of gestures, whether with a quick talk before class, a warm smile in the hallways, or of course, doing the worm in the middle of class in sophomore year chemistry. And I think I can speak on behalf of everyone when I say that our class wouldn't be the same without her authentic laughter and quick and funny remarks to radiate the classroom. I'm sure she has great things to share with you today, so I won't take your time any longer. Without further delay, I give you our very own Helen McCrory Dunlap.
As long as I can remember, I was a part of a pair. I did not exist as an individual. I was one of the Dunlap sisters. We acted together as a singular unit. When my mom took us to H&M, she would buy clothes, always purchasing 2 of each. This was probably because of the buy one, get one free sale, but I reasoned it was because the Dunlap sisters had to match. This hip-to-hip behavior continued as we grew together. People referred to us as the Dunlap sisters, but we had a secret club ourselves, the Judo sisters. We created an intricate sign language that only we could speak. We had specific motions and words. For example, a secret meeting was called a Judo hod, and the sign was this. My other half and I went everywhere. My sister and I moved as a unit, to school, to ballet, to home, then repeat. In our house, a secret shower door allowed us to sneak into each other's rooms. This made my other half readily available whenever we needed each other. This interconnectedness stood strong as we grew up. When my dad passed away, we held hands through the grief. When she was bullied at ballet, I hid with her in the locker room so she could avoid mean girls. When I was upset at night, I went through the shower door to lay with her. The Judo sisters was my rock. It was where I fell when nothing was going right. I would have never guessed that the Judo sisters would disappear my freshman year. I lost my other half, and it felt as though someone had gutted half of my contents, leaving a big, dark, consuming hole. Losing half my identity, I had to figure out what to do with myself and that hole once I got back on my feet. Fortunately, God does not leave us alone. The poet Jane Kenyon says, "Let it come as it will, and don't be afraid. God does not leave us comfortless, so let evening come." This is true for me. While spreading my sister's ashes in the middle of the ocean, a huge loggerhead sea turtle came up to our boat. It stayed for a minute, looking directly at us, then swam away. It was really unusual and gave the whole boat chills. I knew that that turtle was my sister sending me a message. After this, I continued to see turtles everywhere. I realized God sent them as messages from my sister to help me through this. Before the senior freshman trip, I debated whether or not I should even go, knowing Elizabeth was in that grade and was supposed to be there. Even though I knew I was going to be very sad, I went. I spent the bus ride thinking about Elizabeth. When we got off the buses, Miss Love told our grade to look at the grass. There was no other than a turtle, peacefully sitting in the grass. My heart dropped as I knew exactly what this was. Elizabeth saying hi, and God continuing to comfort me throughout my evening. This comfort allowed me to begin my healing. The hole created in my soul had to be filled with something. Although I couldn't control much of the situation, I could control what to do with that space. My name, in Greek, Helen, means light. Half of my identity could not rely on my sister now, so I took on the meaning of my own name. I began the practice of filling that hole with light, living by the principle of treating everyone like a Judo sister. Specifically, I treat others how I would treat my sister. Although this practice seems like a lot of giving, one receives light when they transmit light. The way you treat other people has a larger effect than you would imagine. Although my sister was broken down by the darkness around her, I honor her by spreading my own light. Every day, acting positively and treating others with kindness filled that hole, making me a happier person. Although my life changed drastically during my freshman year, these circumstances pushed me to grasp the importance of unconditional kindness. Although half my identity was stripped away, I'm rebuilding it. It is all right that it will never be the same as it once was. Now, it is made up of something forever evolving, never ending, and gorgeous. Light. Thank you.